Hi, this is Manny Sumro. This is my first video recording of pouring thing. This is the mold from the Pen Wizard, thepenwizard.com. It's been very helpful for me. Comes with these two tubes. So I just glued a snake skin. This is cobra skin that, no, actually a rattlesnake skin. One of the skin anyways. So I got this from a supply place that I glued on with contact cement. I'm putting this on this Pen Wizard thing. The great thing about this Pen Wizard mold, other than a excellent customer service that I got from Joe over there, is they got. I spent hours with him talking to him, and great thing about this Pen Wizard, you just need maybe 1 ounce, 1 1/4 ounce of resin to uh, make the cast. I tried the same snake skin with the polyester cast on this thing, and if you can see it kind of darkened it. I mean, look, contrast to this thing, it's kind of darkened it. So I'm gonna try with the urethane cast this time around, Alumilite cast, what everybody calls it. So I just heated the I'm going to pour part A of Alumilite. I'm just going to estimate what the resin is because it goes by weight anyways. I'm going to let it heat up a second, or actually a few minutes in hot water. I got a little scale I bought from eBay for weight, because Alumilite goes by weight. And soon as it cast, I forgot to get a stick. I'm just going to go get a stick right quick. There you go. This is a depressing stick for stirring I got. So I'm gonna call it good enough because I actually heated the mold in the toaster oven for a couple of minutes already. Turn this guy on. Oops. You know what I didn't do? I didn't weigh the blank glass, so I'm gonna weigh it with blank glass and then swap it over. So it's about 24.4 grams. I'm gonna add part B to it. If I can open it. I can't open it. Hold on, I'm gonna get a channel lock. It's been a while since I've used this Alumilite, so I guess part B gets hard. So it's a point to note to make sure the threads on this cap gets good and clean before we put the cap back on. So twice of 24.8 is 48 something. I'm just gonna go to 49. Here, 48.9. That's good enough. I'm gonna clean this cap later on. So now I'm just gonna stir it real good. And yes, I'm stirring it kind of wild and crazy, and it's gonna have a lot of air bubbles. But I'm hoping that heated mold can take the air bubbles out. One of these days I'll probably get a vacuum chamber or a pressure pot to do that. I just haven't had enough money to do that right now, to buy a pressure pot or a pressure chamber. So I'll stir it really good here till it's clear, mixed in. I'm just gonna bust some of the bubbles before I pour it in. Actually, if I remember right, the instructions said to mix it for a minute or 30 seconds, so I'm gonna keep on mixing it. I don't know how much time I have. Okay, it's 5 minutes. I have a couple of more minutes in the YouTube to record. I might as well put in this hot water to stir it, huh? For a minute. Like I said, this is my first recording, and I've only poured at least actually 2 or 3 resins before, so I'm still learning and perfecting this process. So I know how to go with the clockwork. But Joe over at the Pen Wizard has been so kind to me, so great to me. He has spent, for just a few dollars worth of mold, he has spent hours on the phone with me, helping me and guiding me what to do, you know, how to mix it and how, heat and everything like that. And he also suggested that go ahead and try this resin casting for a while before I go to invest in pressure pot and chambers and everything like that. I think that's good enough. So I'm gonna take it out of the hot water, move this here, and pour it. I mean, I can see a zillion of bubbles here. So just pour it, and that's it. And the bubbles, I can see the bubbles come out of it, come up. And I'm gonna go get a toothpick. Here's a toothpick to burst the bubbles, so to speak. So we'll just spend a few minutes busting bubbles. That's a great thing about heating the mold and the cast resin. When you pour it, when it's thin enough, bubbles just come right up. It's kind of hard to see the bubbles with on the computer's webcam. Next time around, I'll make sure that my video camera is not camcorder has got enough battery in it that I can record it with it and zoom in and everything. So I'm sure you don't want to spend your time watching me burst bubbles here. I just want to show once again, this is the first. It's kind of tacky, so I'm not touching it with my hand yet, but this is first of that skin casted. And then I had some PR left, so I mixed it with some of the pearlescent pigments, gold and a purple looking thing. So made that. So as soon as it dries a little bit, maybe tomorrow, I'll turn that in. And as a second thing, I got this one, and I have put in some preservative, color preservative on it, a coat of it. I'm gonna let it dry overnight and pour that with polyester to see how this one comes out compared to urethane. Okay, that is it. Enjoy.